What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys my planner setup for 2025. So let's jump right into it. And if you guys like anything that you see today, it will be available down below over at my Etsy shop or my PayHip website. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm excited because I just printed these out. Like I mentioned, everything will be available down below for you guys to go ahead and download and get it for yourself if you want to go ahead and have your planner look somewhat like mine. So I'm currently going to be using in 2025 a 7x9 planner. Okay, I actually got this over at a Marshall's and it was super cheap. It was $10. But what I decided on doing was actually coming up with my own printables so that I can insert them into this planner. Okay, so I actually created a value pack and it brings you a total of 12 sheets, just as you guys will see here. One of those sheets is the cash breakdown, which you get a total of 6. And the cool thing about it is that you can just pop it right out or put it back in. Kind of like the feel of what a happy planner would look like, or kind of is. In order for you guys, to be able to do this with this type of coil, you do need the special hole puncher for it. The hole puncher that I use for this specific one, just because it is squared like, it is the Heidi Swap hole puncher. I'll go ahead and I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in getting it, but that's the one that I use and that I have. Okay, so I actually had to take out a bunch of pages from this. As you can tell, it started in July 2024, but I used the previous planner that I had already been using, which is an A5, which is smaller. I decided that this year I'm gonna go bigger just because I want to be able to have like a better view of it. So what I did was I ripped out all of the other pages and only left the month ones. Okay, just like this. So let's go ahead and head into January 2025, which is literally next month. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, but it's coming and it's true. So this is what my planner looks like currently. I do have the spread like this. The cool thing about it is that I'll be able to use all of my 7x9 planner stickers, which, if you guys don't know, I'm actually a sticker girl. So I like to put an expense track with my stickers. So as you guys can see over here, I have my Jersey Central, my Natural Gas, Optimum, State Farm, and 8Vantage, which is my student loans. Okay, so these actually go perfectly into it. I'm going to just show you really quick so you guys can see. Let's pretend it is on the 16th. There you go. And you would obviously, write down the amount. Now, these stickers are non-removable unless you do it super quick and like within like seconds of you putting it in. But it's wasted, but that's okay. I can make more. So along with that, I also have a bunch of other stickers that you guys can get, such as this one, which is one of my cute ones, the cupcakes, happy birthday ones. I should be putting this for the 9th because my sister's birthday is on the 9th. So as you can tell, this planner for me personally, it will be good because I'll be able to write down a few things, but what it was lacking and what I needed was budgeting aspects to it. So that's where these pages come in. So the first page that I have is the daily expenses page. Over here I'll be writing down, each expense that I make, along with what type of method I used to pay, like cash, debit, or credit, the amount, and whether or not it was a need or a want. That's what the N/W stand for. For me, I want to know whether or not for the entire month I ended up spending more on needs versus wants. Although the sticker tracking is great to put down over here, I need to know further depth, like where it was, what I actually purchased, and what type of method I use, and whether or not it was a need or want. So along with that, I decided to create a bill tracker. This you can pop off and pop on, and it could be a yearly. It's actually set up yearly, so you only need one printout of this one. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and list all the bills that I have currently. And I'm just going to do kind of like a check mark to know whether I paid it at that month or not, okay? Then we have the paycheck breakdown. This for me is so essential just because I need to see where my money is going. Like, I actually do this every time I know I'm going to get a paycheck. I probably do it maybe like 3 to 4 days beforehand, and I write down the amount that I have planned. I write down here all the names of all the bills coming out, and then I will come back and see what the actual was, and whether I paid on it or not, I will put a check mark here. Usually people get paid twice a month. Some people get paid 4 times a month, so you would need to print out either 4 sheets of this or 2 sheets of this. I have to print out another sheet of it. I haven't done it yet, but I will get to it. And then we have the remaining of the pages, which I will show you very briefly. I still have to, put them in here. So the next paycheck, the next page will be the week and the monthly spending. This is an overview of how much you've spent throughout the year, per month, per week. And over here, as you guys can tell, there is the need and the want, little circles again. I'm going to color code it pink for needs, yellow for wants, let's pretend. So I'm gonna go back to here and see how much, what needs and wants and what is the most, and that's the color that I will color it here. And then at the end of the year, I'll be able to see whether or not I spent more on wants or needs. So that's another way of tracking the spending that you do, along with obviously, putting down the numbers and the totals, and then at the end of the year, you'll know how much you spent. So that's a really good one to have like an overview of it. And then we have the debt tracker. In here, I'm solely focusing personally on my student loans. So this one debt tracker is more than good enough for me. If you have other debts, this page actually comes blank, and you can just fill out here the type of debt that you're willing or that you're going to pay, such as credit cards or whatever the case may be. Okay. Then we have my sinking funds page. Being the fact that I created it, I decided to just go ahead and write down here my current sinking funds, which is my emergency fund, my health, car maintenance, parents, Tommy, kids, birthdays, holidays, beach, month ahead, and my birthday. These are the most essential ones that I need throughout the year that happen constantly. And this actually goes with my sinking funds binder, which I'll show you in just 1 second, which is right here. Okay, and there you have it. All right, so all of these sinking funds that you see here is what I have there. I will be printing this out monthly just because I know the amounts are going to change. At the end of the month, I'm going to write down how much I have on each envelope. Okay, next we have my savings account high yield sheet. This is perfect if you have multiple savings accounts that are high yield. You can put the name of the bank. All the months are listed throughout here, just so you have a view of how much you deposit and how much your balance is at the end of each month. Okay, and if you have more than 2, obviously just print out another sheet of this, and then you'll be set to go. So that's important for me because I do have high yield savings accounts that I need to keep track of. And we have the money tree. This is basically like an overall view of where your money went, what came in, what went out, what's currently in your savings, what's in your checking. And you also get the bottom part, which actually tells you, or you get to put in here how much you have either on your Roth IRA or your 401k. Okay, which is your total in retirement. Then you get here your total in savings and total in check-ins, which is great. I've seen many people use money trees, so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna just incorporate it in here just so that I can also have a view of it. The next page will be the paychecks of 2025 yearly. I don't know about you, but I personally like to see my paychecks all in one shot. So I'm going to be using this for the entire year, along with unexpected bonus income that I may receive, whether it's from the Suns and Roses shop, whether it is from outside sources, or from my job that towards the end of the year, they normally give me a bonus check. So that's a very great, and I decided to go ahead and put here in the bottom kind of like a little, you know, note that the greatest wealth is to live with little, which I love. So I decided to incorporate that in there. Then we have how we feel. We have the mood tracker overview. This has a total of 12, and it's got a bunch of dates, so from 1 to 31. Over here you get to color in, you know, whatever color you want for tired, sad, not good, happy, amazing, and average. And you can track your mood for each day of the month, for all the months. So this is pretty cool. I'm trying to incorporate this for this year. And yeah. And last but not least, we have the monthly gym overview. I have talked to you guys so much about me wanting to jump back into the gym, and I should, and I will. And I put in here, you know, the start of the month and how much you weigh, and then at the end of the month, whether you gained or you lost some pounds. Me and my sister were big advocates in like saying like, okay, how much are we weighing at the beginning and how much we're weighing at the end of it. And over here I put kind of like a focus of what actually happened for that month, whether it was cardio, yoga, or other. And the gym presence log, it's kind of like a tracker for you to know what days you actually went to the gym and worked out. Or you could use it just to track down your weight or just anything else. But it's got a total of 5 weeks, which means for a month. And if you want to reprint this over and over again for February, March, April, December, you can go ahead and do that. So all of these are going to come in here, and I'm excited about it. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I'm so excited about the new year. I hope that you guys are too. Honestly, when I was creating this, I just tried to focus the most on what I want this year to look like for me. And I know that everybody out there is completely different, which is fine. But I really wanted to customize my planner for my own needs. I know some planners can get super expensive out there. And all of these printables that you guys have seen, personally, I think it is very cheap out there in comparison, you know, to like other flipping planners. They're so expensive, and they've gotten expensive as the years pass by. So I'm like, you know what, let me just make printables so that, you know, you can track everything and you don't need like fancy, expensive planners out there, but you know, you got to work with what you have. But I'm super excited and happy that I'm able to share this with you guys. Finally, I've been working on it for so long. You guys have no idea, but I'm happy I got to use my 7x9 planner stickers now. And I just want to be better financially. I'm not terrible, but I just think that everybody could do so much better with the time that they currently have. I think that by next year, I should be paying off all of my student loan debt, which is such a blessing, just because I know that so many other people, you know, they're not able to pay down a lot of debt right in one shot. I've been trying my hardest not to eat out, not to spend money unnecessarily, and I really think that just helps out your overall debt time that it takes you to, you know, pay it off. I know I had a total of 5 student loans, and I have already paid off 2 completely. So by the way, if you guys made it this far, go ahead and comment down below a red heart. It means a lot to me if you guys do that, and I know that you guys are watching all the way through. But yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. I appreciate you guys. I can't stress that enough. But yeah, anyway, that sums up my planner setup for 2025. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again so much for coming through. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the Suns and Roses shop, and feel free to go ahead and get that budget pack that's called Essentials Value Pack. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.